Welcome back. A group of 19 state attorneys general are demanding the country's 6 biggest banks turn over any documents related to the United Nations Net Zero Banking Alliance. This lawsuit alleges environmental and social practices, or ESG, is hurting the American energy industry. Joining me right now to discuss is Arkansas's Attorney General Leslie Rutledge. AG, good to have you this morning. Tell us more about this investigation.
Good morning. Well, thank you, Maria. And essentially, these 19 states, we're looking into and have issued subpoenas to the 6 banks regarding the Net Zero Banking Alliance under the UN, which essentially these 6 banks, we're wanting to find out why they're wanting to starve out companies over fossil fuels and put more cost on the American public, on our farmers, our ranchers, our small business owners. That's essentially what this will do if it goes forward.
Yeah, but AG, isn't this all coming from the Democrats and the Biden administration? I mean, let's face it, the Biden administration has a whole of government approach here to ESG. It's pretty much discouraging banking of fossil fuel companies. It's discouraging leases, and then it's complaining that it's the oil companies' fault for gasoline prices where they are.
Well, you're spot on, Maria. And what we are seeing with this Net Zero Banking Alliance through the UN is that these companies are hoping to put into place the Paris Agreement that President Trump got rid of on day one. Unfortunately, President Biden put it back into place. They're wanting to take the companies that invest, that work with these banks, all the way to zero emissions by 2050. They're wanting to put in this liberal woke agenda through our banks. We want these banks to focus more on banking regulations. We have way too many banking regulations they should be focused on. All I hear from bankers are complaints about the CFPB regulations strangleholding them. Well, now these 6 banks are looking to stranglehold all sorts of other businesses over environmental regulations that have nothing to do with these banks other than wanting to push this liberal woke agenda and shove the Paris Agreement down the throats of American businesses.
Yeah, I want to move on to the bailout of student loans. But before I do, explain the impact of all of this, because, just last month, Jamie Dimon and all the other bankers were in Washington, testifying in front of Congress. And Rashida Tlaib asked Jamie Dimon if he's going to stop banking fossil fuel companies. And his answer was no, because that would be the road to hell for America. So explain what this is doing to communities and to jobs with this constant focus on this climate change agenda, which doesn't even make sense because you can't kill fossil fuels overnight and suddenly live in la-la land that we're going to have a green economy.
Well, you're precisely right, Maria, and that's what it's going to do. Is it's going to hurt American businesses, Arkansas businesses right here, folks like my husband, who's a row crop farmer in the middle of harvest right now. It's going to impact everyone when we see these 6 large banks working to essentially implement the woke liberal left's green agenda rather than focusing on making sure that we have more access to credit to ensure that we have entrepreneurs who can have those small businesses on Main Street, Batesville, Arkansas, where I'm from. We want those businesses to succeed, and part of that is to have energy independence, and part of it includes making sure we have a diverse energy sector and to not quash out our fossil fuel industry.
Yeah, I mean, look, by the way, everybody wants clean water and fresh air. We all want a green, livable, strong, and clean economy. But how about some smarts in terms of getting there? It's not going to happen overnight, but I digress. I got to ask you about a federal appeals court temporarily stopping the administration from forgiving the billions of dollars in federal student loan debt. AG, you were part of that lawsuit, which has halted Biden's plan. Your reaction to this victory and where it goes now?
Well, what a huge victory we received Friday from the 8th Circuit, stopping the Biden cancellation of student loan debt. And essentially, the 8th Circuit said that the Biden administration can't give back all this money basically, they're telling the Biden administration, you can't saddle $400 billion worth of debt on the American public that never took out these loans to begin with. That's what's so patently unfair about this program, but it's also against the law. And that's why we were, Arkansas is part of this lawsuit to stop it, because we don't believe that the president has the authority to use the HEROES Act, which was put in place for our brave men and women in the military, and instead giving student loan relief to those who got high-dollar degrees and giving that problem to people who never took out those loans to begin with. So this was a big win for the court, the 8th Circuit, to stop this.
Yeah, I mean, on its face, it appears immoral for those people who didn't take out the loans because they couldn't afford it. Look, midterm elections 15 days away. It certainly appears that this bad policy is resulting in motivated voters. You look at the governor's race in Michigan getting extremely close as well. Democrat incumbent Gretchen Whitmer and Tudor Dixon now neck and neck. I spoke with Tudor Dixon yesterday on Sunday Morning Futures, and she says the public is paying attention to education and energy. Watch this.
Don't forget that our own Rashida Tlaib here in Michigan was the one who was saying, get your money out of banks who support oil companies. And Gretchen Whitmer has said nothing about that because she is absolutely on board with those radical energy policies. She is the most radical governor there is in the country. She's running in a primary against Gavin Newsom for president right now. We can tell that from her progressive policies.
AJ, how important do you think the energy policy will be for voters?
I think it's extremely important because Americans have been feeling the pain at the pump ever since Joe Biden took office in January of 2021. We have felt the pain at the pump. It costs more to go to your kid's soccer practice. It costs more to go to work. It costs more to buy groceries and to pay your light bill. So I believe that his policies and the policies of Nancy Pelosi and the liberal left are going to sink the Democratic Party in 20 days. It's time for America to get out and vote with your, not just with your heart, but vote with your pocketbook and your child's future.
All right, we will leave it there. Leslie will be watching. The midterms now 15 days away, and we'll be checking back with you, Leslie Rutledge, joining us this morning.